So as we've discussed, they call it the pressure chamber, a van with such powerful sound system. The designers say sitting inside of it is not for the faint of heart.
It's one of several attractions at this year's Digz Hot Summer Nights car, truck, and bike show. The pressure chamber is outside our studio today, so is executive producer Kayla Thomas. So what do you have, Kay?
Well, this is really interesting because I've been talking to these guys and I've been learning more about this pressure chamber throughout the morning. And they say it's not for the faint of heart. Well, do you guys know what? I am faint of heart and I don't like loud music. Maybe it's because I'm a mom now, or I don't know. So Mike, you're a band guy, you're a musician.
You want me to come out and get my face ripped off?
Come out here and get your face ripped out, why
right,
don't you? I'll find
I'll
out a little bit more about the event while you make your way outside. I'll see you in a few minutes. Mary, we'll talk to you a little bit later, and hopefully a co-host will return. We'll see, okay?
Sounds good.
So learning more about the event now, this guy right here is Jeff Boudin. He's one of the organizers of the event. This is Tom Kolar. He is the tie between this event and the Make-A-Wish Foundation. Let's talk a little bit more about the event in general before we get back to the pressure chamber. What can people expect?
Well, this is our, I want to say, 11th year of doing the show at the Digz complex. It's our 3rd year under the new name, and that's since we moved it to the summertime. And we've got a lot of new vendors. I mean, we've got a lot of new stuff happening this year. I mean, we've got Addicted Auto, who's going to be sponsoring a really cool show and shine. I think he's expecting over 100 cars and trucks and bikes, so that's going to be really neat. A lot of really cool show cars. We've got a really cool dyno competition between...
What's a dyno? I think dinosaur.
Okay, so a dyno is also known as a dynometer. It's a apparatus that guys can pull their vehicles up on and test horsepower. It meters out horsepower, and we're going to have 2 of them out there. We're going to have one from Sublime Performance for cars, and then we're going to have Dillon Brothers, which we're really happy with. Dillon Brothers Motorsports on the motorcycle side is also going to have a dyno machine there too. So if you guys out there think that you got a fast car or whatever, bring it out, and they're going to have like a shootout competition to see who's got the highest horsepower in Omaha.
So is this just for guys who have cars and bikes? Is this families? Is this just aficionados? Is it for anybody?
Yeah, it's for the whole family. I mean, we've got a lot of things going on. I mean, I know Tom here will talk a little bit about the Make-A-Wish Foundation, which we're really happy to have this year. We'll have the Omaha Heart, the ladies football team out representing, and they're going to be helping out with the Make-A-Wish program. But there's a lot of other fun events that are going to go on, a lot of cool contests, a lot of giveaways. I mean, just always something happening every minute. I mean, we'll still have the other events like the SPL contest to see who's got the loudest car, and I'm sure it's going to be something like this, but you know, and we have the model contest and all the stunt rider, motorcycle stunt riders, and all the same kind of stuff like we've done in years past too. So,
awesome, Jeff.
A lot of fun.
Mike has arrived. We'll get to him in a second. First, we're going to talk to Tom. He's ready to go. First, we're going to talk to Tom a little bit about the Make-A-Wish aspect, and then Mike's going to get his face ripped off. How does Make-A-Wish benefit from this event, Tom?
That's a great question. Thanks for bringing it up. Make-A-Wish, we're excited for them to be a part of the foundation and what we do with Hot Summer Nights. And one of the things that's very exciting is that we get prizes donated. That money, then we give away prizes, and anybody who donates money all gets given to Make-A-Wish. So things that different prizes get given away, money comes in, and a wish gets done for particular kids in the area. So we are a part, and anybody that comes can donate and have an opportunity to make a kid's dream come true.
Okay, we're going to talk a little bit more about that later if we have time, but I mean, let's get to the main course here. Tom, we'll send you off this way. Jacob Erie is with us this morning.
Let's do this. So
Jacob is with In-Phase Audio. Tell Mike what he can expect once he gets inside the back of the van.
Basically, like an amusement park, you're gonna get in there and have fun. If you don't like it, there's a panic button.
Are you gonna build the sound gradually?
Yes, it's like a bass wave. It's gonna go really high, low, and then it'll.
It's not gonna send me into cardiac arrest or anything, right?
I'm
gonna survive.
I think you'll be okay.
Okay,
you look healthy.
You're in good shape.
I look healthy. I should have talked to my doctor before I did this.
You should have talked to your wife. Is what you should have talked to your wife. All right, let's step around. Let's get Mike in the back. I'm gonna keep Jacob in here. Yep, here we go. We're gonna walk around here. I'm gonna do play-by-play here. Mike's gonna get in. He needs to put on his ear protection.
Go ahead
okay.
And put this on.
Gotcha.
Well, you got one. All right.
He's got one on his side, so Mike is getting set.
You from the high frequencies.
Good.
But the low frequency is what you're gonna feel.
Anybody get in here with me or just me?
Just you. Just Mike.
You're solo.
What's this up top?
This is right here. This is just lighting. So it's not pitch black when he's in there, but
is this the button I hit?
Yes, that's the panic button. If you do not like it, and you're scared or panicking, press the button.
That's the chicken
and
exit.
yep, it'll kill the music, and
Let's do this,
you'll
guys.
be
Let's
good.
do it.
Okay, the goal is, for anybody who's inside here, the goal is 30 seconds. Do most people make it to 30 seconds?
No, usually about 10 seconds, someone will quit, but the younger kids, of course, make it 30 seconds. And at the show, if you can last 30 seconds, In Phase will donate $1 to the Make-A-Wish Fund with Tom.
Okay,
When
so
I hit this thing, will it shut down right away?
Everything will shut down and you'll be okay. And we'll let you out. You won't
and
be
we'll let
locked
you out.
in.
We're not gonna. Yeah. There's a reason why I'm not doing this. Call your shot. How long are you gonna make it?
15 seconds.
Okay, Mike's saying 15.
30, man.
We'll see.
We gotta get $1 out of you for Make-A-Wish.
All right, close him in. That's right. They'll donate $1 in Mike's name if he can make it to 30 seconds. Jacob's shutting the doors. He's going to come over to this side, which is where the power button is. By the way, they've warned us that once they fire this thing up, it might set off some car alarms here in the parking lot, so we'll find out. What are it, 3, 2, 1?
Yep,
3, 2, 1. I don't know. Oh my goodness. You can see the license plate shaking. You can totally feel the vibrations. I've heard that this will make your chest kind of compact. It's been 15 seconds. I've got Tom over here keeping his eye. So Mike has already, he pushed 20 seconds. All right, let's hear about it. Well, you're at about 20 seconds.
20? Oh, man.
Mike,
well, my heart,
tell us
my
what
heart
happened.
started jumping out of my chest. I thought my teeth were falling out. My ears, it's one of the most unique experiences I've ever had in my life. That's crazy. You got to try it out. What did I do?
Your hair stayed in place, so that's good.
That's good. Did you
Your
guys ever-
hair stayed in place.
hair stayed
This
in
is really unusual. How many
there's-
of these are there, and where does this one live?
There's only 10 in the world. There's 6 in America, and In Phase owns one of the 6. So this is always going to be in Omaha at In Phase. You can come check it out anytime you want. But the day of the show is when we want people to come out because we'll get that $1 per 30 seconds.
Wow.
You almost got there, I guess.
It's
Do you want to go again, Mike?
No,
Mike, you want to go again?
My head is still kind of vibrating.
Do you think you're going to be okay the rest of the day?
Do you need me anymore?
I don't need you. You go ahead and go in.
Gotta
Mike's
go.
going back in the studio so he can wrap up the rest of the show. We're going to talk a little bit more about the events and the details of it. And of course, we've got, we've got that information up for you right now. So this whole car show is coming up. It's this Saturday at Digz, formerly known as McCormick's for old school volleyball players like myself, right off 140th and Old L. Look them up on Facebook. Just look on our website, omahamorningblood.com. Click on the link. You can like them on Facebook, see more about the event. Of course, the pressure chamber will be one of the huge attractions, and they make a suggested donation. You can come in here, try it yourself, get that experience that Mike had, and maybe donate a couple bucks to the Make-A-Wish Foundation while you're at it. See if you can make it longer than he did. You know, Mike's pretty tough. I thought he might make it 30 seconds because he'd want to save face, but knowing that he had to pull out early kind of makes me think that that is a little bit more intense. You say, how many times have you done this?
I've done it about a dozen times, and every time I do it, it's still exciting, but I don't know why I keep doing it.
Yeah, exactly. So, Mary, are you going to come out? You want us to keep this here
No.
till after the show? You want to come get
good.
your face ripped off?
I'm fine.
Are you
Mike
sure?
just came walking into the studio.
How's his
like
face
walking
look?
in a Z pattern. I don't know that he's going to make it the rest of the day. He may need a nap.
You know what? He's brave, and he's a good sport for doing it, because to be perfectly honest, I really didn't want to. Maybe at the event, and you know what? For Make-A-Wish kids, I think it's definitely worth it.
Anything. Kayla, thank you.
You got
And to
it.
the rest of our guests, thank them for us too. The
got
big guy's out. He's out.
I'm all right, guys. I'm all right.
So today on social media, in honor of our visit earlier in the show with British Fest, we want you to name something British that you love. Maybe it's the Beatles, the Queen, Harry Potter, or something else. Join the discussion on Facebook at Morning Blend Omaha. We're also on Twitter at OMA Morning Blend.